The Chinese dissident had been rumored to win, so the announcement was not a big surprise.
The Norwegian Nobel Committee has decided to award the Nobel Peace Prize for 2010 to Liu Xiaobo for his long and non-violent struggle for fundamental human rights in China.
Liu is a pro-democracy activist, seen here talking about the right of protest ahead of the Beijing Olympics in 2008. He was jailed for 2 years following the 1989 Tiananmen Square demonstrations and is currently serving an 11-year prison term for subversion. His wife, speaking by phone, says she is sorry her jailed husband is not with her to share the news.
I think that this award not only brings honor, but also responsibility. I think that, for him, when he hears the news, he will be surprised and happy, and also he will feel uneasy.
China's foreign ministry denounced the award, saying awarding it to Liu is a blasphemy and runs counter to the principles of the Peace Prize. In late September, the ministry spokesman said Liu was an unworthy candidate because he broke Chinese law.
His behavior and what he did goes against the aims of the Nobel Prize winners.
The Chinese government blocked TV and internet news of the prize announcement, as well as text messages containing the Chinese characters of Liu's name. Few Chinese know who the new Nobel laureate is, but that will change now, says Tom Porteous of Human Rights Watch.
Millions of Chinese are going to be asking, who is this man? Why was he put in prison? What is Charter 08, which is the charter that he more or less instigated, calling for greater political freedom, greater respect for human rights in China.
The Nobel Prize Committee said China's increased economic clout brings responsibilities as well. Amnesty International's China researcher hopes the award will send a message not only to China,
but also a message to the international community that they need to do more to protect and speak up for these kind of individuals.
Congratulations began pouring in from around the world.
President's words stand for themselves. He obviously spoke of Mr. Liu as someone who sacrifices freedom for his beliefs, who's been a spokesman for the advance of universal values through peace and nonviolent means, and he did call for his release as soon as possible.
I am pleased and admiring of his courage and his lifelong commitment to freedom and human rights.
Activists and friends in China also welcomed the award.
It's let more people know that if you're striving for freedom, equal rights, and constitutional democracy, and more people would understand, would support this kind of deeds. And international community would give more support and encouragement towards this movement.
We have endless strength. I think this gives encouragement not only to him, but to everyone, every Chinese person.
Last year's surprise winner was U.S. President Barack Obama, a controversial choice because Mr. Obama had been in office less than a year. Many analysts see Liu's selection as a return to the roots of the prize. He has struggled peacefully for freedom, equality, and human rights for more than 2 decades. This year's celebration in December may not be glamorous like last year's. The winner is not expected to attend, and it's unclear whether China will allow his wife to travel to accept the prize for him. Jennifer Glass for VOA News, London.